Well, sure. I'm Prince Dauntless the Drab.
Well, glad to have met you, but this place is kind of a nut house.
No, please don't go. Everyone here likes you. Almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd like to stay here, but I wouldn't want to come between you and your mother. So I guess I'll just face the facts, cut my losses, and head back to the swamps.
Mama, can I marry her, Mama? Can I?
Marry her? Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a real princess.
But she is, your majesty.
What?
That's what, yes.
On my honor as knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winifred of Ilconkill, guardian of the Midgard serpent, warden of the Ragnarok marsh lily. The inscription on her crest reads, Tune kede mali sed contra adventar.
What does that mean?
Roughly speaking, it means if at first you don't succeed, then...
Never mind.
You see, she is a real princess.
Looks like a real princess.
I know she's a princess.
She must be a real princess.
At least a test, Your Majesty.
At least a test, Mama, for me. Please.
All right. The wizard and I will put on our thinking caps and create a nice fair test, just as we always do. We'll test her for sensitivity. She'll have her test and she'll fail, just like all the others. Fair and square.
Royalty test! Every princess suiting for my hand must pass a test to prove that she's a real princess.
What kind of test?
It's always totally secret.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, we're gonna get out of these wet clothes.
Well, the corridor to your room is just that way. You're awfully nice.
Oh, you're nice, sir.
Well, you're better looking.
You're better looking.
Well, you're a better swimmer.
Oh, Your Highness, I am so excited. Perry's back. Yes, and he's brought us a sweet princess. Have you seen her? Neither have I, but I'm sure she's as delicate as an orange blossom, and I am to be her lady in waiting. Sir Harry arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful? He arranges everything. My father expected me to follow in his footsteps, and then I landed this gesture job, and... What's wrong? You're worried? About what? Who? A lady. Okay, which lady? 2 syllables. First syllable. A bird. Okay, I got this. Eagle, hawk, lark, larkin, lark, the larkin, and a knight.
Which knight? Sir Harry.
Dust. Okay, sounds like dust. Must?
Must what? You're gonna start all over again, aren't you?
She's in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Big trouble.
How many syllables?
She's going to have a baby. Who else knows?
Sir Harry. Of course, but does anyone else know besides Sir Harry?
Well, we can keep a secret. But the question is, can you?
We know you can't talk. You can't talk, but you managed to communicate.
We have only 2 voices among us.
my only son from every catchpenny princess that comes along. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors. Whom can I trust?
Me?
No one. And I have another one of those princesses to cope with, and I'm in no mood to sit for hours in a stuffy chamber and rack my brain over a test for a girl. I'm not feeling well at all. But that's the way Doubtless wants it. That's the way it'll be. She'll have her test.
Well, her papers seem to be in order.
I know. And the worst of it is that foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So we must think of a test that looks fair, and sounds fair, and seems fair, and isn't fair. When you got the idea for testing her for sensitivity, I could have applauded right out loud. But exactly what?
Table manners.
No, that's not good enough. Sensitivity. Sensitivity, sensitivity, I'm just loaded with that. In this one word is the epitome of the aristocrat. Sensitive soul and sensitive stomach, sensitive hands and feet.
This is the blessing.
Also the curse of being the true elite. Common people don't know what exquisite agony is, suffered by gentle people like me. Just get your hands off me, think of a tricky test for that wretched moat-swimming princess.
Madam, may I suggest? Maybe we ought to.
Don't take all night, I'm not well, I need my rest. Not that I ever sleep on that lumpy mattress upon my back. Sensitivity, bane of royalty, that mental torture rack. Oh, I hate to sound grumpy, but my nerves are so jumpy. I am sure I could feel any lump, even if it were under the mattress and small as a pea. That's the answer! Under the mattress. We'll test her tonight. One tiny bee beneath one thick downy mattress. Oh God, you're bright. Any genuine princess would feel it if she doesn't choose to. Get the tiniest pea in order, one mattress, no, make it 2.
Why not 5?
10 I think would be plenty. Better still make it 20. And to play it safe in the event, even that's not enough to ensure that she sleeps. We'll give her a soothing sedative, won't we? You can whip up a drink. Something stunning. Oh, you're devilish. I love the way you think. She's insensitive, so insensitive, she'll fall asleep, no doubt. God, but you're clever, brilliant, a genius. You are divine. Get out.
He thinks it's time you had a little talk. You know, man and man.
Oh, you mean about stuff? Do you mean now?
Well, your father feels that maybe it's best to wait until later. There are a few facts he wants to look up first.
I certainly do like almost both your parents, Dauntless.
We want you to feel comfortable here. We know it's very different from what you're used to.
It has been hard making the adjustment to dry land and everything.
Oh, you must feel like a fish out of water.
As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Oh, some of the poor people do, but the nobility, I'll live right in the swamps with their servants and their pets.
Oh, you have pets?
Lots.
Dogs?
Frogs. I come from the land of the froggy, froggy, where walking through the meadow in the morning is like walking through swamps of home, all brushed with green and that break of day. Swamps of home are lovely to behold from far away, In my soul is the beauty of the bog, in my memory the magic of the mud. I know that blood is thicker than water, but the swamps of home are thicker than blood. Where I roam, my heart grows dark and cold. My face goes gray when shadows fall, and I hear the call of the swamps of home. I hear them calling me now, calling me back, calling me Winifred, who do you think you are? Through the swamps, you've gone too far. Made of the marshland, give up the struggle, listen to the voice of the swamp. Where I roam, the lips of fate may scar, but deep down in my heart, one thought will abide and will never be forgotten. Though I search far and wide, there is no land as rotted as the swamps of home. The swamps of home.
Did you achieve against your fantasy?
I'll tell you what, leave them all, and the ones I can't use, I'll send them back. Thank you, girls. Dauntless, I have to change now.
All right.
Bye for now. Should do. Not too plain, not too fancy.
I guess we won't be needing you, Emily. They've already put the girl up to the floors. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes.
What a mess! What will my gentle princess think of me? Do you know what it means to be a lady in waiting to the dear Princess Winifred? I can't bear to see the delicate beauty of my royal mistress in such a messy place.
Harry!
Your Highness.
Oh, get up. You don't have to go through the motions of me. Say, I'm awfully sorry about swimming the moat. I hope I didn't make a bad impression.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Your Highness?
Ah, I see you've met my dear Lady Larkin. that captivating face, I realized how poor my description truly was.
Sir Harry isn't very good at describing people, Your Majesty.
He may not know how to describe him, but he sure knows how to pick them. Now, Phil, excuse me. I have to go find the gowns.
I've never been so humiliated in my life. I thought she was a chambermaid.
What? Larkin, how could you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How could you mistake that chambermaid for a princess?
Just because you made a stupid mistake.
Don't you dare try to blame this on me. She was on her hands and knees, scrubbing the floor.
She's a real lady wherever she is. That's more than I can say for some people around.
I hate you!
Well, I hate you too!
Get out!
Don't worry, I'm going!
Don't bother, I'll go far, far away from here. You'll never find me.
Well, in that case, goodbye!
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 Goodbye! Oh, Harry.
After all, you are a wizard. You should be able to create something that will make that girl fall asleep. But remember, the most important thing tonight is that girl is tired before bed. We'll have an official ball tonight, so all of our friends can come visit. But what can we do? Does anybody here know the Saracen Brawl? Anybody? No? Anybody? No? Definitely not. Anybody? No? Really? Do you know the Saracen Brawl? No? Do you know the... anyway, Saracen Brawl. No, not tiring enough. Oh, I have it. We can do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. It's absolutely exhausting. Do you know it? No? Anybody? No? Oh, no. Well, it's the rage in Venice. Everybody? Listen. There's to be an official ball tonight, and everyone is to attend. We're going to do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. So you might as well learn it right now. The basic step is flip your skirt, open, close, right. It's like the magic step, only forwards. Everybody try it together now. Flip your skirt, open, close, right. Wrong! Does anyone here know the Spanish Panic?
We do.
Oh, thank heaven someone's up to date around here. Oh, well, let's try it all together now. Take partners, please. Preparate, and...
be almost anything. Sometimes it's spelling.
Oh.
Sometimes it's history.
Oh.
And sometimes it's a test of strength and endurance.
Aha!
All the girls had to lift this huge weight. They couldn't. I can't even lift it.